Okay guys, so I'm back out yet again. I'm searching and scoping for new places to camp, and also I'm looking for a beach I found on Google Maps, Google Earth, so hopefully we can have a nice beach camp. Be epic. The weather's not that bad, it's a bit windy but quite warm. No rain, which is good. I've just stopped for a drink and some cookies. It's a windy day, but it's nice. Welcome to my island. Look at that. I have a stream on one side of me. This is sand that's going to be squidged between my toes. I'm going to build a shelter right here on this little high patch of sand, and I'm going to have my fire somewhere down here, or maybe over there, so I use that as a back. I might build the ship facing that way actually. Yeah. Fucking just like it says on Google Maps and Google Earth. Lake view. Built well hidden from the river too. Plenty of wash up firewood. Duck. Some of the state of my shit. It's so bad. Oh, yeah. Right, I've decided I'm going to put my shelter here facing this way, my fire here. Yeah, because the wind's coming from this direction, so if it hits my shelter, and it's not going to blow the smoke right into my shelter. Well, I've got my shelter up, so I'm going to sleep under tonight. Spot on, just 2 poles I cut with my saw. I'm going to put my fire right there. So I've took the time to make a trench fire pit out the SAS survival book. I've just put these pebbles around the side just to stop me kneeling too close and collapsing the edges, because the sand's soft. The stones on the bottoms that heat up and they'll keep my fire hotter for longer. So I've got all my shelter up, a little lantern out, it's a first timer. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's totally not slim pickings on the wood either, there's absolutely tons of it washed up. It's brilliant. I'm going to whap a cup of tea on my stove and have a smoke, a little rest for 5. This is just what I wanted to do, beach camp. It's brilliant. So I'm going to finish this cup of tea, as you can see, and then I'm going to get my fire on the go, collect more firewood, and then for tea tonight we are going to have sweet and sour chicken and noodles, something easy, and then yeah, spot on. So I've changed into absolute full Gore-Tex because it's actually, the temperature has dropped really rapidly in the last like hour, and I'm starting to wish I was warmer actually in the woods than I am out the woods. But I mean, I haven't lit my fire yet. I've been delaying for a while because I'm still on half a brewing. And just like checking the contents of my pockets, and I've got some rennies and my keys, and that's what I've got to light fire with. That's a bit of pine wood, and it's got congealed sap around the outside, and the bark on it's still lightable, so I carry that with us too. I don't know why, it's just, it works. I've found it works for me anyways. I just had to use my gas stove to make the brew. I'm gonna put my boots back on and get my fire going. So yeah. Okay, so everything's squared away now, and I've got my bed out. Again, I've got my multi-mat, wool blanket, bivy bag, and my sleeping bag is going to go inside that. I've got my head torch there and my lamp at my door, my brew and all that. Just set this down here. I'm just going to get my fire on the go. I've just collected all these little tiny bits. I'm going to use all these little fire starter things. As you can see, the wind's catching it a bit. It should be fine. Should be fine. Got a load of driftwood, as you can see, on the bark's been stripped off it. Got a really nice piece here. It's a bit too cold to be putting my toes in there, I think. Oh, it even does that thing at the seaside, you know, when you stamp on the mud a little bit and it goes all squidgy. Oh, fucking hell. I totally didn't expect that. Oh, that just went right into my boot there. See? Thanks to Gore-Tex socks. I found lots of massive chunks of like pure dry. I'm going to sit that in the corner there, that can dry out. It's wood that's been drifting for God knows how long. It's awesome. That's a Christmas tree. There's some nice bits of wood too, like really seasoned wood. that shiny bit I've saved there. That is seasoned to the point of just, it's completely awesome. I'm going to keep it and take it home in this. Just the colour. Ah. Oh my god, I could burn that. I could totally burn that. I could totally burn that log. Good. We're good. My Gore-Tex socks can totally take this. I'm gonna turn you off and fucking drag you to the side because I could just like hand the camera into pointless effort. There we go. Put my pants on there to dry them bad boys out. I'll put them next to the fire now. I've moved that log up here. That is a seasoned bit of wood. It weighs a ton. I'm gonna just leave that out here the whole summer, like on top of there. Then I might just burn it. Burn that bad boy. Summer bonfire. Look at that. How epic. Bring it up to daylight there. There's some massive trees here. Awesome. Priceless. Right onto the river so you could get a better view of the sunset. Totally awesome. This fire is totally gonna burn for days. See how thick that is now. It's like a law, an unwritten law of the beach, that you've got to have a bonfire. Not like a campfire, a bonfire. So the trench fire pit was totally the first thing that came to my mind. And I'm probably going to sit on that later. It's awesome. It's still very light. The sun's taking its time and going down. It's brilliant. And oh my god, there's the moon. I see that shit. Oh, sorry. There is the moon. Half moon. Okay, so I just took an hour of my time to make myself more comfortable, and I've dug out this entire section in front of my fire so I can have a comfy seat on the bank and have my feet on level with the fire, although it's still on stones. So yeah, it's good. I went about a 1.5 foot down. Didn't take long, it's just sand. So I'm going to put it back in tomorrow when I go. Yeah, it's epic. Nice little seat. And I'm getting more heat from the fire because these banks are really cold. My shelter was a little bit too big too, so I've took the entire back end off of it. And, it's just flat-ended now, as you can see. So it's more of just a half tarp. It's got the backdrop there, where I'm going to sleep. Got my seat here, fold up roll mat, wool blanket and a tarp. So I have my chicken cooking up in there. I have my noodles there. I'm going to make my sweet and sour chicken. Okay, so I've added my sauce, sweet and sour. Noodles are almost ready. I'm going to reduce this a bit. It's looking good. So they're ready. I'm going to dish this bad boy up now and get scrans on the go, because I'm starving. There we go. Sweet and sour chicken, noodles. Awesome. Totally epic. I love this little fire well. Starting to dry out nicely too. I like to cook on level with the fire, so it's good. It's all good. All on now, doing its job. So I only have to turn on my head torch when I'm recording, which is totally epic. Clean my plate after my sweet and sour chicken. I like my shelter too, as it's smaller. It's going to be a lot easier to maintain. Well, I've retired to my shelter. I'm in my sleeping bag, my food bag and my milk and my water. Just put some logs on my fire and chill with my brain. Well guys, it's been an excellent night, and it's time for bed because I'm knackered and I've got a lot to do tomorrow. So yep, my fire's all puny, if you can see. Yep, my fire's all puny, so I'm gonna finish my brew and go to sleep. Catch y'all in the morning. Oh my god. Oh. God, it's cold outside my sleeping bag. Oh, I need coffee. It's like 5 AM. It's fairly windy. Shelter's rattling like a reeling. Well guys, restarted my fire. The sun's starting to come up, you can't see it yet. Here you can. Yeah, sun's starting to come up. Had an excellent sleep last night, nice and warm on this sand. It's good. You can't even hear that one there if you keep it down low. Yeah, it gives off quite a lot of light, as you can see. Yep, it's all good. There we go. There's a sunrise on the water. Early morning woodland sounds are epic. Heard pheasants, crows, all sorts. Some weird ones, I don't even know what the hell they are. So yeah, quite a good night. I do love that little lamp. Should bring it more often now, like. Means I can take my head torch off my head. I'm just packing my shit up. Shelter. So I'm at smaller in the back end. Sand absolutely everywhere. This was awesome. This low bit here is just a seat and you can get your feet in there, it's just excellent. Brings you down so you can get more heat from the fire. Not a bad night all in all. Quite enjoyed my sweet and sour chicken. It's been excellent. I love this fire pit. I'm not going to fill it in. I'm just going to tidy it up and leave it so that I can come back to it. Because I don't think anyone's going to struggle onto this island. Like, the chances of it are very remote. Well guys, That is me pretty much finished here. All packed up. Put my special bit of wood on my back. Fire's almost out. Just gonna leave this here and come back again because it's quite an epic place. That's my beach camp, Wild Island. I love it. Good find. Can't wait until the sand's dried out a little bit more. Next time I'll come and get my shoes and stuff, well, my boots and socks off. That's my fire responsibly out. Just covered it with a lot of sand. It's good next time I come, just put it on top of that. Totally packed now. I'm actually more prepared than I was when I set up. So yeah, I'm gonna go on to the next camp and you'll catch it in the next video. See you on that.